What's good with it, y'all? We back at it again. NBA Quick Hits Volume 18. We got a total of 9 games today. We're covering the first 5 on this one, and then the other 4 we're gonna wrap it up on Volume 19. So y'all stay locked in. Forget all the predictions, man. Let's get to it. What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Again, welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Y'all already know what this is, baby. It's NBA Quick Hits Volume 18, NBA prediction video. We covering the first, we're gonna do five of the first, no, we got 9 games total, so we're gonna cover 5 of them joints on this one. Let's go ahead and dive into it, man. So we got the Blazers versus the Cavs. I mean, no disrespect to the Blazers, man. I got the Cavs winning this one. If anybody else is doing bets and odds and all of that, man, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a clean sweep across the board. Cavs gonna win that one. I would be hard pressed and extremely shocked if the Blazers win there and beat the Cavs at home. It would literally take the Cavs having the worst game of their night or worst game of the season for them, and the Blazers having the best, the best game of their season for them to win that game. And that's no slight of disrespect. I just think that they're outgunned and that outmatched in every way possible. Um, Young team for sure. Obviously, in the rebuilding stage, Anthony Simons is the kind of the biggest name that's there. He's either hurt or still recovering from injury, so I doubt he's going to be playing. You got Jeremy Grant, and you got DeAndre Ayton, and that's kind of where it ends. You don't have any true scoring threats that can put up some major numbers or enough scoring to be able to do it. Again, some nice players on that team, things of that nature, man. But it's just the Cavs is a whole different beast, man. So again, no disrespect to Slight, but definitely going to Cavs on that one, man. Next up after that, we got the Pistons versus the Knicks. This is one of those games where so the Pistons show up, man, they can absolutely win it, but the Knicks is not gonna make it easy for them in any shape, form, or fashion. Jalen Brunson got them boys playing, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, Josh Hart. So I mean, they're competing. Let's just be honest. Mitchell Robinson, their rim protector, they're absolutely competing, and they're not showing any slowing down. If anything, they're showing to try and string together some wins and show that they are a serious team to compete in the East. It's just a matter again of them staying healthy and making sure they're staying the course and getting better each and every day out and picking up wins and racking up those wins that like they're supposed to, beating the teams they're supposed to and absolutely beating the teams that they don't, saying that they're not supposed to beat. Again, the New York faithful, they got something to cheer about, man. They rocking. They rocking. You see how it is. You see how it is in Madison Square Garden with them players, man. What they doing up there and how that crowd is going crazy like that. It's a good thing to see them back in action and back on prime time with success. But who do we have on the prediction of this one, man? Pistons and Knicks. I'm gonna rock out the Knicks on this one. I see it very hard for them losing at home, but this Pistons team come in and they had the best. What I'm saying? I would say best game of their life, but at the same time, if they're on, they're on. And like I said, this team, they're young, they're big, they have the ability to be able to compete with any team. It's just a matter of making sure, put up enough points and play the right defense, and they can walk out there with the win. You know what I mean? But I got the Cavs winning that one. I'm sorry, I got the Knicks winning that one. Next up after that, man, Pacers versus the Heat. This is one of them tough pick'ems in the East, man. This game could go either way, either way. You know what I mean? You got obviously Bam, Hero, waiting to see whether or not if Jimmy Butler's going to be available for that game or not. But I think the Pacers are poised and being able to handle, handle whatever the Heat have to throw at them with Jimmy out there or not. Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, he's definitely seems like he's refocused and he's out there playing with a newfound effort. So I like the fact of seeing that. It looks like he definitely is being utilized in the right way. So I like this Pacers team. Who do I have on this prediction for this one? I'm gonna rock out the Pacers, man. I think the Pacers will be able to still win on the road, go in there and take that game. But would I be surprised if the Heat won? Absolutely not. But I got the Pacers winning that one, man. I think Tyrese is gonna have a huge game, and then you're gonna have some unsung heroes that's gonna show up and show up big for them as well. Um, Next game after that, man, we got the Hornets versus the Nets. Again, this is this is one of them games, man, where it can go either way. There ain't no true favoritism on either side. You can look at it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, LaMelo is going to be out due to injury. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think he's going to be out due to injury. But this team definitely has enough players of the same size and things of that nature to step up and fill in where they need to. On the net side of things, man, I think the only thing they have out is Ben Simmons. And that's pretty much it from a big name perspective. So it's like, it's kind of equal ground and equal footing for them, but it's gonna be tough, man. Absolutely tough. Who am I gonna go with this one? I'm gonna rock out the Hornets, man. I'm gonna go with the Hornets on this, and I think, again, I think they have. Actually, let me trade that. I'm going with the Nets. I'm gonna go with the Nets on that one. I think Mikal Bridges and the boys is gonna come in there and look to definitely with again with the Hornets being shorthanded, they're gonna go in there and look to get things closed out and protect home court. So I'm going with the Nets on that one, man. Next up after that, we got the Jazz versus the Wolves. Jazz are absolutely underperforming right now. Not sure exactly what's going on. They definitely got to find their stride. Jordan Clarkson was saying he was the NBA darling as far from a scoring perspective. Last season, obviously, six-man winner and things of that nature. Like people were looking for, like the Jazz were that team that started off extremely hot and then cooled off and then got back in the mix of things. But it seems like this year, man, they're kind of a little stuck in the mud. I know they had some injury, had some roster changes and things of that nature. So maybe it's the perfect storm of getting used to things, but they got to figure it out. Definitely got to figure it out because in the West, it's an unforgiving side, man. If you get down big enough, you might as well kiss your season goodbye. You might as well be playing for for the lottery pick next season because it's like they run away with these games. You having these NBA in-season tournaments and things of that nature. So it's like you can keep your hopes alive, but at some point you got to string together some wins, man. And this Wolves team, they're not gonna make it easy for them. Wolves are playing great. Anthony Edwards is putting on big time. Karl Anthony Towns is showing up every now and then. We need that to be him to be much more consistent. Rudy Gobert, no expectation there. No slight of disrespect. It's just you know what you're gonna get out of Rudy. Let's be honest, man. But who do I have winning this one for this prediction, man? I'm gonna rock out with the Wolves on this one. I think there'll be too much at home. Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert. And the rest of those guys are going to show up and show out, man. And again, it's a winnable game for the Jazz if they come in with the right game plan and they're, knocking on their shots to stay focused. They can absolutely win this game. But I think the Wolves aren't going to, so they're not going to let their foot off the gas. Is obviously Rudy Gobert's old team, along with gosh, Mike Conley's old team. So, that always puts a little extra, battery in the pack when you play against your old team. So we're gonna see some things, man. But as a quick recap for y'all before I get up out of here, man, I got the Cavs beating the Blazers, I got the Knicks beating the Pistons, Pacers beating the Heat, Nets beating the Hornets, and the Wolves beating the Jazz, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Again, I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you think. Who do you have winning these games? And why, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch y'all in another one.